Hello everyone, I've just came down to a local market here in Eastbourne this morning. I'm hoping for dabs, bass. I mean, we've got quite a bit of movement coming through, quite a bit of tide. Baits today are going to be bluey, squid and fresh lug. All my baits are from fresh and frozen crab down in Eastbourne. First cast's out, so we'll wait for the bites. Just while we're doing that, I want to show you these new bluey what fresh and frozen crab are doing down in Eastbourne. These are mini bluey, absolutely ideal. I mean, you could stick a whole one of these on if you want, you know. Absolutely brilliant. I'll give you a look. Now you get 5 to 7 in a pack. As you can see, the size of my hand, there's the fish. Absolutely brilliant, yeah. Right, I've had one whiting so far, just pulled in the second cast, and I've hit the target what I've came for today. I've got a dab. I'm going to measure it up for the species hunt to see what size he is. There he is. Lovely little dab. Cheers. The bait I used to catch that dab just then, I did measure it up, it went 26, just over, but you've obviously got to round it down. The bait I used was fresh lug from fresh and frozen crab in Eastbourne. So yeah, we'll keep plucking on and see what we can do. I'll just show you the size of the bait that I'm using for the dabs today. Yeah, literally ideal size. A lot of people half them. You can do, but I find when you half them and put them on, they don't stay on your hook as well. They can be ripped off a lot easier. So I tend to look for like not too big, and I would just put that straight on. When I put a whole worm on like that, obviously I make sure that there's a stop, you know, stop knot, stop bead, whatever, just to stop that worm climbing up the line. Just keep it nice and compact, and make sure that your hooks are sitting proud. The last thing you want to do is put your worm on and cover your hook point over, you know. Just keep that hook point shown at all times. I've just missed another bite. It looked like a dab bite, but I've just rebaited. But this time I've gone with salted and oiled. I think that bit extra scent, hopefully, we'll be in the business. Cheers. Also guys, what you've got to remember, this is for people that are relatively new to the sport, and I hope this helps. It's all down to your hooks. Now, you've got to make sure your hooks are nice and sharp, strong, reliable. There's a few brands out there that are top quality, the likes of your Cox and Rolls, Sakuma, Veals, and I even use mustard. Now, I've used mustard for years. When I was a kid off the piers up north, the Ultra Point line I find amazing. So yeah, it's all down to your hooks really. This is the conditions for today. As you can see, it's becoming very overcast. When I got here earlier, it was really bright, sun was out. Tide's picking up now, well climbing up the shingle. So I've just pulled that one in, and it was a little pin whiting, not what I was wanting, but we can't have it all. I'll show you it here. There he is. He's a bit lively. There you go. As you can see, I'm getting a couple of little knocks there. Just let it progress a little bit. There it goes. I'll get that in and see what's on. Right guys, I just pulled in again, and it's another little pen whiting, probably the smallest I've ever caught. I think I'm going to have one more cast, then I'm going to head down to Anglers Den in Eastbourne. I'm going to do a click and collect because I'm hoping to get out and fish some rough ground marks. Thanks a lot. As you can see, I wasn't joking when I said the smallest pin whiting. Oh well, it's still a fish, I suppose. Right guys, winds are picking up, tide's picking up. I've just got into a nice little schoolie. I think I'm going to switch to bigger hooks now. I'm going to put out a whole squid, see what happens. I'll just show you the schoolie here. There he is. Beautiful little thing. Right guys, I've just pulled in the whole bluey. Come around, you'll see what I've caught. Leave it. Another whiting. Absolutely swallowed the hook. Right guys, I've packed up now. It's came to the end of the session. I'm just on my way to Anglers Den down in Eastbourne to pick up a few bits. Then I need to fish a couple of rough ground marks, hopefully this weekend. It's been a good session overall. I've only had the one dab. Schoolie was a nice bonus. Good to see the fish coming in. If you've got any questions, don't hesitate to drop them in the comments and we'll answer them as best as we can. Cheers.